Bottles in the ice, like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right, getting slizzard, sipping.
Hey, you're watching Femininity, and my name is Rose. On this channel, we talk about femininity, leveling up, and elegance for teenagers. And so, if you're interested, consider subscribing to become a diamond. If you're not new and you've already subscribed, welcome, diamond. I missed you. But if you are, please subscribe if you're interested. Okay, so this topic is on dressing or being aesthetically modest or modestly aesthetic, whichever way it goes. That's today's topic. So, there are over 30 aesthetics, and I feel like it's a lot, okay? And I can't cover everything on this video because there are still some that I do not know. I'm just gonna cover a few as much as I could cover, but I'll try and cover a lot, especially the popular ones. So, with dressing aesthetically modest or modestly aesthetic, as I said, whichever goes, with dressing that way, you have to know your aesthetic. I feel like that's the most important one. You have to know your aesthetic. And with knowing or choosing your aesthetic, I'm not saying it's something you're born with, okay? It's just something that you're interested in. For example, maybe your favorite color is black and you like everything black. Maybe your aesthetic is the grunge. Forgive me if I'm not saying it right. I'm still working on my pronunciations, but yeah, or the e-girl. Like maybe those are the ones you're interested in. But if then you want to change into a different aesthetic, whatever you're comfortable with, because I feel like every aesthetic is beautiful in its own way as long as you do it right. So just put it in mind that you can change your aesthetic if you're interested in something new. Someone can change your aesthetic every month. That's up to he or she. So, with that said, this is how to dress aesthetically modest or modestly aesthetic. Okay, so with dressing like that, I would say that you should, after knowing your aesthetic, you should look at the modest forms of it. Like it's that easy. Just look at the modest versions of it. Maybe everything is your aesthetic is soft girl. Soft girl doesn't necessarily have to be pink, but like pink, blue, those light colors. There are outfits which are short and with that aesthetic, and with that same aesthetic, there are outfits which are modest net. So look at the modest version. I would always recommend Pinterest because Pinterest is my place. If you know me, you would know how much I just adore Pinterest. So check out those Pinterest boards, check out styles. Maybe you have a celebrity who has your aesthetic. Check it out. Instagram. Like when you're checking those stuff out, don't check their bodies and compare and whatever. For me, if I see a girl with a nice body, I'm like, girl, you look so cute. But other people feel insecure, and I honestly don't know how they do that. And I don't know, maybe it's because I've grown out of it. And I feel like on this journey, you should also grow out of that phase. Because let's be honest, we are women, we are gorgeous in every way, shape, or form, color, race. Like, we are just gorgeous. No question. Okay, and you're even more gorgeous if you subscribe. I'm just saying. I mean, you become a diamond. You add the diamond to your title. But enough chit chatting. Look at the modest versions of the outfits and just rock with it. Follow your aesthetic and put in mind that the aim of modesty is to not give off sexual attraction or not to bring that sexual attraction. So just put yourself in a situation where you don't give out the sexual vibe. So I'm just going to give you inspirations on different aesthetics because I can't really talk about all of them, but I'm just going to give you pictures and just so that you see it and just be inspired. And you know how much I love pictures, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I know that there are other aesthetics. There are like over 30, but I couldn't really cover it all. But comment down any aesthetic you want me to cover. I can make a short inspiration video for you. But if you want to explore more other aesthetics, you can look for it on YouTube. There are lots of videos on different aesthetics. You can go Google lots of aesthetics. But I just wanted to prove that in every aesthetic you can be modest in it, and it is possible to be modest and still like not look boring, because I feel like modesty has been displayed to be boring. Like usually it's related to the ancient times with a long skirt, whatever. But the main aim of modesty is to not attract sexual attention or unwanted or unnecessary attention to yourself. So yeah, that's basically it. And put in mind that you should not be treated less if you're not modest. Modesty is a choice. Modesty is a choice, and you're not less of a woman or less of a person if you're not modest. Honestly, we live in a society where at times being there are just some things that are overlooked. So even if you wear like a really really short top or a short, like it's not really considered exposing as before back in the day. So it really depends on the place or wherever. But yeah, put it in mind, if someone's going to disrespect you, the person is gonna disrespect you irrespective of your outfit. And just because someone cannot control himself or herself, that doesn't mean you should tolerate their disrespect. If you're not trying to be modest, it's okay. If you're trying to be modest, it's also okay. If sometimes you want to be modest and sometimes you don't, like when you're going to a club, you want to show some skin, that's on you, okay? No one should treat you badly or treat you in a way you don't want just because of the way you dress. We live in a world where the way you look is really, really considered and people treat you different with what you look. That's something you have to put in mind, whether you want to dress the way you want to dress or you don't want to dress the way you want to dress. Put it in mind that the way you carry yourself in terms of appearance, people will treat you different. It's unfair, but it's a fact which you have to put in mind. People would use your outfits as an excuse to disrespect you, and it's not right. So put it in mind and consider the way you dress, but don't restrict yourself. If that's not you, that's not you. Girl, if that's not you, it's not you. Don't force anything on yourself and be your best self. I know that some are religious, some have their religion, different religions, different backgrounds, different stories. As I said, the best thing is just to be you. If you feel comfortable being modest, it's great. If you don't, perfect. Just be your best self. That's the aim of my channel, in order for you to be your best self generally, in terms of elegance, in terms of femininity, in terms of leveled up community. Some aesthetics don't fit the elegance community, but most fit in the leveled up and in the feminine community. But honestly, I feel like it's not important. I personally was looking like there are just certain places where you go and it's like show some skin or whatever. I feel like this is turning into a rant right now because I really have a lot to say concerning this, because I feel like modesty has been given a bad note. I saw this YouTube content that was like, if you don't dress more modest, you're less attractive, or you're sex object. Like, it's I feel like it has been a way that it's now like it's compulsory. Get this. If you want to dress modest, it's good. But do not force someone else to dress modestly. And do not force someone else not to dress modestly. Your choice is you. Put in mind that whatever you do in your life is about you. And so whatever someone else does, it doesn't concern you. If that person doesn't offer you anything in any way, it's not necessary to criticize them. Just because you're on this journey, that doesn't mean everyone else has to drop whatever they're doing and join you. Some people are meant to be in your life, some people are meant to do what you do, and some don't. So don't be judgy, period. Don't be judgy. I feel like that's all I'm trying to say. Don't be judgy, and be the best self. Be your best self. At times, if you want to dress modest, sometimes it's good. If you want to show some skin, other time it's also good. Just make sure you dress in a way that makes you feel comfortable, appropriate, and happy. That's all, period. The way you dress doesn't make you less of a woman. Times it doesn't make you appear, but that's the world's perspective. That shouldn't be your perspective. If you feel good, look good, have good if you feel good things about yourself, just be happy about it and just accept it. So yeah, that's all I want to say. And yeah, I also want to put out there that you can choose different aesthetics. It's not something you're born with. I don't think someone is born a baddie. Okay, that I feel like that's kind of cool. Like born a baddie, or born an eye hole, or born classy, but it's something you're interested in or you feel like it suits you. But you can mix it for the occasion or for whatever. Maybe you're going to an art event, you take some style from this, from that. Surround yourself with a lot of art and just, yeah, be you. So that's it for this video. As I said, if you have any aesthetic you want me to make a short video for you, you can just comment down this image. I've stopped
telling you to stop to comment down emojis, which I'm sorry, but comment down the moon emoji. Honestly, it's my favorite one. The moon emoji with the yellow, yeah, it's yellow moon emoji. I know that's the emoji I use when something is feels awkward. I know why I want you to comment it, but just comment it. I know. So comment if you got this far. Like, share, subscribe, save. Yeah, and check out my other modest video if you haven't. And yeah, be your best self. Bye. Wait, no. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to do outros. Okay, bye.
Bad boy. Et toutes tes copines sont des bad girls. On s'en fout du risque.